I wanted to talk about coming out today in modern society because I see a lot of people going through the same thing that I went through. When I came out, my parents had passed away when I was younger, and I went to live with some religious family members who were supposed to take care of me. But when I came out at about 15, I was thrown out of their home. And all of their teachings of love and, had just gone out the window. And I struggled with homelessness. I struggled with drug abuse. I struggled with suicide attempts. I struggled with a lot. Accepting myself and trying to find my place in the world was very difficult. And not having that support, it nearly drove me to ending my life.
What's interesting to me is that I came out as a queer lesbian in 1966, and the struggles I had then, which is a long time ago, are the same struggles that LGBTQ youth have right now. And the biggest issue, I believe, is that our families are the ones that reject us. We're the only minority where our families are part of the rejection process. No other minority has that fear or has that happen in action. I don't know how many LGBT youth I've known recently where the family has packed up and left, and the kid comes home from school to an empty house. That is heinous about what families are willing to do to show their rejection. And that is the worst part. And what happens with that is all of us have responded in our own unique ways. Some have committed suicide. People like me couldn't wait to leave home, and I was homeless for a while like so many other LGBTQ youth. They leave because the rejection is too hard on the heart.
I think LGBTQ youth always can face challenges when they come out, regardless of the decade or the place. Certainly when I was growing up, it was the playground where kids that might have been suspected of being gay were sometimes harassed. I think it's a little different now. I think it's now on social media where kids can really, in a way, get cyberbullied and have everybody sort of know publicly very quickly what people are saying about them. And I think that's really one of the hardest challenges. In many schoolyards, things are much better. I'm just amazed how many young people are coming out and they have full support of their family and their friends and their teachers. But we know that that's not always the case. There's always instances that we're hearing, such as the male cheerleader at the high school in Santa Clara. Anyway, there's still a lot of violence being done towards kids that are thought to be gay or who've come out gay. It's still a very tough world for many people. I have found that for a lot of LGBTQ people, their stories are similar as far as when they came out, that there is some incident that really pushed them to be able to come out publicly. And for me, it happened when I was 32. This was in 1984, when one of our local members of the assembly really denounced LGBTQ people as really not even good enough to belong in our society just because they were so despicable. And I read that and I said, no, I really need to stand up for myself and come out so I can be more active in my community. And so the following week, I wrote a response in the Mercury News, really denouncing this local official.
I struggled with finding my place in the world, with becoming comfortable with who I am. And that's why in all of my work, all of my artistic work, I like to combine it with activism to bring awareness and to encourage our LGBTQ youth, as well as anybody struggling with coming out or finding who they are, discovering who they are.
For the children that are hurting, trying to find their place, to eliminate hate and to celebrate diversity, let us not forget. We will move forward and strive for a better future, for a change, and know we are good, we are beautiful, we are amazing.
We are the LGBTQ community, and today and forevermore, we are proud of who we are. Thank you.